It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see last season's national champions, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Here's the second down play. Hand off to the right side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Breaks loose at the 40. Who's in the clear? At the 20. Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
The Rainbow Warriors line it up with first and goal. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Touchdown, Hawaii, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Tackle, but 1st down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And the Spartans will try to keep this drive moving. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. This time, a completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They go with a direct snap. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. They'll toss it to the right side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the right here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air. Hawaii has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Play fake, looking to throw. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, this defensive unit has certainly picked a great time to make a stand with back-to-back sacks, starting with that first and goal play. Curious to see if the defense revs up its engine and tries to apply some pressure here on third down.
They'll run here on third and goal. Quick jump to get free. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation. And now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Wow, juked the first tackle. That was enough to make the 1st down. The Spartans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's a draw play. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And the Spartans are on the move here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A short completion at the tight end. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds his man. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And the Spartans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made by the big tight end. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback dropping back. The ball is caught. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. They move the 6. They'll go to the line here on first down now. Grab behind the line. It's Wood. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I don't blame the offense for trying to take a shot here on second and inches, but the quarterback lost track of the time in the pocket. Now it's a much friendlier third down for this defense.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on third down. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On the ground, it's Silva. Breaking free at the 35. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Rainbow Warriors hustle to the line to win the hurry-up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout for Hawaii.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Silva. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. To try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Back-to-back deep shots. That's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Rainbow Warriors will kick this away to get the second half going. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They had the break to make some adjustments. Let's see if they can get something going here to start the third quarter. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. One man to the backfield, and he'll kick the football. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. and he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? But again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. They'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. And that's a solid gain with the defense able to bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. They'll try to run for the first down. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The Spartans will crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Touchdown, Spartans. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good, so the deficit now just 3, 13-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Comes back out on the field now. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had it settled for 3 last time. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Well, Kirk, Hawaii has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost him.
Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
The sure hands. It's Rourke. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the Spartans look to keep this drive moving. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Rourke. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
The Rainbows offense back on the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Breaks an open space. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw, bringing pressure. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Grinding away on the ground. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And the route is on.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Hawaii, 34. Michigan State, 10.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Send the back in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. And the Spartans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw yet again. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Yeah, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
16.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense. And this time, they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A running play called on 4th down. He's got room to run. And there it is, the 4th down conversion that should just about secure the W, Kurt.
You got to love a head coach that really believes in his guys. Coaching with the lead late. I love that he's coaching to win, not coaching not to lose. Goes with an aggressive approach. It pays off because that offensive line opens that hole up and the back gets just enough to secure a victory with that first down.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.